Human trafficking, a form of modern-day slavery, is a crime that affects every country of the world, and women and children are the primary victims. Human smuggling is different than human trafficking in that people who are smuggled into the United States do so voluntarily. And when the smuggled person reaches the border, they are on their own. People who are trafficked into the United States are forced against their will into some type of work, exploited for labor or services. Human trafficking victims may also enter the country willingly because they don't know what potentially awaits them. Once here, they are forced, coerced, or fraudulently persuaded into involuntary servitude, bondage to pay debt, or even slavery. CBP's officers and agents are usually the first U.S. government officials seen by potential trafficking victims and traffickers upon entry into the United States. CBP is part of a strong federal, state, and local law enforcement partnership to increase awareness of the horrors of human trafficking and empower the victims to get help. This initiative is called the Blue Campaign. At a recent press conference in Washington, D.C., the Blue Campaign was presented to the public by the Department of Homeland Security.
This campaign represents our efforts to fight modern slavery. It brings together a wide range of expertise and experience spread throughout our department, coalesced to announce that we are going to stop and do everything we can to end modern slavery.
CBP Commissioner Alan Burson joined the principal Department of Homeland Security senior leaders to publicly announce the launch of the Blue Campaign and the commitment to stop human trafficking.
I'm proud to announce that in concert with FLETC, the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, that more than 41,000 employees of Customs and Border Protection have received training to be alert to the signs of human trafficking and be prepared to confront and advise and react, and when necessary, hand off particular cases to our colleagues at ICE or CIS.
Leadership from ICE, CBP, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, and the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center came together in a united effort to prevent human trafficking, assist victims, and hold traffickers accountable by using a victim-centered approach, focusing on prevention, protection, and prosecution.
We remain committed to the victim-centered approach that provides both short and long-term social services and immigration relief to the victims who need it. ICE and its sister components at DHS that you see here, CIS, CBP, FLETC, we are in the anti-trafficking business for the long haul, and we're going to devote the resources and effort to do what it takes to get the job done.
Through collaboration and partnership, through unwavering commitment to the rescue and well-being of victims of human trafficking and crime, together we can carry forward, for those who suffer most, the principle that, as a nation, we welcome and nurture the hopes and aspirations of many, both young and old, from all over the world.
The Federal Law Enforcement Training Center developed a training program to reach 200,000 civilian law enforcement officers annually.
We're also in the process of developing an enhanced computer-based training for DHS law enforcement personnel. It is absolutely critical to provide DHS law enforcement personnel with the tools to recognize the signs of human trafficking and to realize their important role in this fight.
The Blue Campaign has already created many outreach tools that include social media, multilingual public awareness campaigns, and a new comprehensive one-stop website. This public service announcement video was released in Mexico, Guatemala, and El Salvador this year.
La esclavitud existe. Ahora se llama trata de personas. Y tú puedes ser la próxima víctima.
No te engañes.
Déjate de sueños y ponte a trabajar. Ponte a trabajar.
We are proud to join forces with the NGO community, with our partners in the federal government and in DHS, to leave an unequivocal message to those who would engage in the abhorrent practices of modern-day slavery. We will find you, we will arrest you, we will prosecute you, and we will free your victims.
As CBP attempts to identify potential human trafficking victims at the border, ICE will investigate trafficking cases. Rescued victims will be offered various forms of assistance through the Department of Health and Human Services. And the State Department will work to identify trafficking through overseas consulates and offer visa programs to rescued victims. As the various federal and state agencies merge efforts to stop human trafficking in the United States and abroad, the need for citizens to identify and report the crime is just as important. To learn more about human trafficking, go to www.dhs.gov/human trafficking. For CBP Frontline News, I'm Michael Pope.